There's a question that we usually address at the end of each of our teachers training courses, and the students will ask, how do I keep up my practice when I go home? It's actually an important question, and so here's the advice that we give. First, do a little bit and do it all the time. So in the ashram, we may have gotten into a routine of doing certain number of hours of asana every day, meditation, pranayama, and home will not be exactly the same. So we should not try to create what we had at the ashram, but do a little bit and be doing it all the time. So that could mean every day. The next is use the time that you have and do what you can. So let's say you identify that before going to work in the morning, I have a solid 20 minutes or half an hour. Great. You can do a few rounds of Anuloma Viloma, you can do a few rounds of Surya Namaskar, and you can do a few asanas, whatever you like, maybe every day a few different things. Don't feel that you need to stick to some routine. Third, do it every day. So you manage to brush your teeth every day. So try to feel as if every day I'm doing a little bit of the practice. Yoga doesn't take time, it makes time. So our perspective of time changes as we practice. We may think, oh goodness, I don't have any time, I'm rushing. But actually once we slow down and we do some practice, we can feel afterwards that actually I don't feel that same sense of urgency and rushing that I felt before. Enjoy what you are doing, and then you'll want to do more of it. So try to make the practice enjoyable for yourself. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're in a peaceful place, and the environment, the situation, the air, the temperature, whatever you can control is comfortable for you. Make sure your mat is comfortable. It's not about being uncomfortable. It's not about suffering in order to get the practice. Be comfortable and you'll want to do more of it. You are building a habit, so it gets easier as you go. Don't think of the practice as something that you have to bear. We should enjoy what we're doing, and then if you're actively teaching, then when you enjoy your own practice, you go forward with that spirit, with your own students and in your own class, and the students get that good feeling of sadhana from you. Some of the practical questions surround what order do I do things and what time in the day do I do things. Of course, morning is the best. So getting up early and doing some routine in the morning is always the best. But if you have small children and that's difficult, then you choose the time of day when you can be regular with it. Whatever time of day that might be, regularity is more important than the time of length of time that you're spending doing the practice. So you might do your pranayama and asanas afterwards, or you might discover that my pranayama is a little easier, so I do a few asanas first and then the pranayama comes more easily for me. That's fine, that's not a problem. You could also decide that meditation comes a little easier for me after I've done my pranayama, so you might decide that you want to do it in that order as well. When I used to work an office job, 9 to 5 kind of thing, I would get up early morning and I would do first my meditation, then my pranayama, then a little bit of asana, and then when I got home in the evening I did more asana because I wanted to do more, but I didn't have enough time in the morning. So we always have to adjust in the way that works for us in our own life. All the best with your sadhana. Om Namah Shivaya.